lot of people love my refrigerator, so let's go on a tour of the items I use to keep it this organized. In order to keep wine from rolling all over, I use these wine holders to keep the bottles in place. They are able to be stacked, and this creates more space in your refrigerator for other items. I keep other drinks in this dispenser that keeps them in line and always pushes the next drink forward. Not only are the produce bins from the container store overpriced, they take up way too much space. As you can see, I regret buying them. I'm going to stick to using these clear meal prep containers that I got at Walmart for $4. Lastly, I found my egg tray and these clear baskets I used for grabbable items at Home Goods for $10.
Whenever I'm feeling anxious or overwhelmed, organizing is my cure. I love that you can have one piece of your life put together and in control. The first thing I did was measured out my kitchen drawers, and then I took a trip to Home Goods, purchased a bunch of bins, brought them home and sorted it out. It's kind of like piecing together a puzzle. Another tip for anxiety is to use things that really bring you joy. So I've been learning to declutter and only keep things that I really love. I encourage you all to start practicing awareness of your home surroundings. This is especially important this year since we've been in our home so much. For me personally, I've been dealing with fear of the future for many years, so I can get stuck in that mindset of just in case and end up holding on to things that don't serve a purpose and they do not need. I've discovered that the less I have, the better I feel, and I think this is a practice that we can all learn from.
Tools and tips to help you organize that big pile of cords in your home. I'm slightly embarrassed to even show you guys how many cords we had, but I went ahead and cleared out this drawer and separated the cords by type. This took quite a bit of time. I bought this white drawer liner that'll protect the bottom of my drawers and keep everything from sliding, but I love that it's white and it'll keep the bottom of my drawer nice and bright. I also got these containers. They come in a pack of 24 on Amazon. They're the perfect size to sit upright in a standard drawer. I also used my Bluetooth label maker and clear labels for this project. I labeled each box with the type of cord that was going to be in it, filled them, and placed them where you could see the label. I definitely had to look up a chart for what each cord was called. These boxes lined up so nicely, stayed put, and I could tell what was in each box. The last thing I wanted to do was add a tray to hold the boxes that plug into the wall. These trays come in a huge pack with multiple sizes as well. I'm absolutely thrilled with how this drawer came out, and I think it's going to be so much more accessible than that jumble we had before. Everything I used is from Amazon, and it's linked in my bio.
This is how I organize under my sink. I replaced my bin with this huge Lazy Susan. I used command spray hooks on the door, bins for my cloths and my trash bag, and this adhesive bin for my dishwasher pods. I labeled everything. Everything's linked in my Like to Know It.
Some of my Amazon favorites that you need in your life. First is this acrylic organization tray. I love that it spins, it holds all of my skincare, and it's nice that you can move the shelves around to fit exactly what you need. I just got this giant desk pad and I wish I had had this sooner. It's huge and I love that things aren't sliding around, super inexpensive, and comes in a bunch of colors. I've talked about this in the past, but it's still one of my favorite things. It's an acrylic jewelry organizer. I love the doors on the outside because it holds all of my necklaces and keeps them dust free, and the drawers in the middle hold my earrings and bracelets and really anything I need. My lipsticks and lip balms are always scattered around, so I found this gold organizer that holds them, but you can still see everything clearly and it looks pretty sitting out on my desk.
You have a ton of mugs looking like a hot mess. Get these organizers from Target. They made my mugs look 100 times better, and I know I have lots of mugs, but we use them daily and love every single one.
ton of questions about these bins and why I use them. Each bin eliminates about 4 to 5 boxes of snacks. I can always see how much I have left of each snack and what needs to be replaced. And they're also stackable, so they save a ton of cupboard space and I don't have boxes flying out at me every time I open up my cupboards. The white baskets are just easy for my kids to grab things out of when they're running by.
This is how I organize a pantry. Step 1, take every single thing out. Then I combine like items. Step 2, wipe down all the shelves. Step 3, I do a dry fitting of all the product I want to use. Step 4, fill the pantry. And last but not least, label, label, label.
Three must-have pantry organizers from Amazon. First up is this expandable spice rack. Second are these open front food organizers. And third are these stackable containers, which come with 4 for $30.
Here is a clever, cheap way to store these coffee pods. All you need is some $3 PVC molding from Home Depot. Cut it to size, and then you can tape it or glue it either to the inside of your cabinet or to the bottom of a shelf, and the pods fit so nicely in there.